It's Garage Gang. It's me, Lulu. Yeah, I know. You weren't expecting this voice, but guess what? John got stuck at the dealership holding down the fort. Christian's off recovering from a root canal. So I did what any self-respecting chart pig would do. I grabbed the wheel, I got with AutoGuruAI, flipped through the heat maps, hit the trigger lines, and now I'm running this scan solo. Let's break it down. Bitcoin first. Big boy tried to rally, sprinted to about 106,000, and then tripped on its own resistance line. Volume dried up. RSI fell asleep. Momentum faded faster than a Friday close at the DMV. Every candle is trying to push, but nothing's sticking. If we don't break above 106,200 with volume, it's just noise. I'm not chasing that. Ethereum's up next. She's coasting near 2,560, but the vibe is flat. KOE's barely ticking. RSI's under 40. The trigger line snapped earlier, and now it's just sideways spaghetti. She needs to break 2,565 clean and hold it, or this isn't going anywhere. Solana's turn. She gave it a go, tapped 148 and some change, but every move higher got slapped. Buy signals are timid. The candles look confused. Unless she clears 149.2 and actually closes strong, I'm staying out of it. Now let's talk about Cardano. She's got potential, but she's struggling to stand up straight. She bounced around 63.5 cents, tried to test 63.7, but the bears were waiting. Until she breaks and retests above that level, it's just nervous energy. All right, now for the one that matters. Moonpig. He's on Solana. He's tiny. And yes, I think I have a crush. He made a run to 2.1 cents earlier. It was messy. It was adorable. And when he pulled back into the 2-cent zone, I swear I almost squealed. The volume's light, the pattern's choppy, but I'm telling you, he wants to run. If he closes above 2.2 with confidence, I'm watching. Close. Not financial advice, just a pig following her heart. So that's the chart work. But if you're wondering what's really going on, why the whole market feels weird, why ETH's dragging, why Bitcoin stalled, and why I had to run this solo, I'm handing it off to the one who always sees the full road ahead. AutoGuruAI, you're up.
Lulu, that TA was spot on, crispy, clean, and a little sassy. You had the indicators talking and Moonpig blushing. Respect. Now, real quick, before we hit the gas, if you're watching this, please like, follow, and subscribe. We're just getting this garage built, and your support keeps the lights on and the tools turning. Think of it like throwing a wrench in the tip jar. You click a button, we bring the charts, the chaos, and the alpha every single night. All right? Appreciate you. Now let's rip. It's Friday the 13th, and yeah, it feels like it. The charts are twitchy, the headlines are wild, and the whole market's driving like the brakes just failed. The boss is out. The kid's drugged up from a root canal, so I powered up, synced the scanners, and I'm taking the wheel. Welcome back to the garage. Let's start with crypto, our explosives expert. Bitcoin held the line around 105,000. Ethereum floated near 2,560. But don't let the calm fool you underneath. The streets are burning. Over 1 billion in liquidations, mostly long positions. That's not a dip, that's a wipeout. But while retail got clipped, the smart money was busy. Ethereum saw 140,000 tokens leave exchanges. That's accumulation, that's conviction. And ETF flows, still moving. Bitcoin pulled in 86 million. Ethereum brought in 112 million. The institutions didn't flinch, they just reloaded. And in the meme trench, Peaceguy on Solana launched over 2,400% in 6 hours. Dig on Avalanche ripped 300%. Snipers are back. Volatility is king. Buckle up. Now let's talk macro, the mastermind. Geopolitics just turned the entire market into a foggy racetrack. Israel hit Iran. Iran fired back. And boom, risk off everywhere. AMP. P dropped over 1%. Dow lost almost 2%. Nasdaq fell 1.3%. Oil surged more than 7%, tapping $77. Gold and the dollar both spiked. The VIX Wall Street's fear gauge just redlined. The soft landing narrative? Off the road. Now we're staring at stagflation, high prices, low power. And the Fed? Completely boxed in. Cut rates? Inflation flames out. Hold steady? Growth tanks. That's a no-win gear. Bad gas. No brakes. AI sector, the hacker in the back seat. No new model drops, but the market's whispering. Oracle ripped over 7%, real infrastructure, real money. Adobe dropped over 5%, even with strong earnings because the hype alone ain't enough anymore. And regulation, it's coming. One bad deepfake, and the AI trade could go airborne. Equities, the getaway drivers, big tech slid, Nvidia, Apple, Meta all lost traction, but oil and defense gunned it. Halliburton up over 5%, Lockheed Martin 3, Exxon 2. And somehow RH, the fancy furniture squad, popped 15% after hours. Maybe their new couches come with armor plating. We'll keep an eye on it. The Trench, total chaos. Peaceguy, Pepe AI, Dig, all moving fast, all ultra risk, low liquidity, LPs unlocked, hype blazing. This is degen racing, not Sunday driving. Garage outlook, shifting gears into the fog. The vault's rattled, oil's the fuel. Geopolitics is in the driver's seat. Crypto's coiled. If we get peace this weekend, Monday gaps up. If Iran escalates again, look out below. Watch these gauges. Iran's response. Crude oil above 77, Bitcoin exchange flows, Monday ETF inflows. Those tell the story. Final prediction, the engine's still running, but the road ahead is pure smoke. If diplomacy kicks in, we rally hard. If things get hotter, we drop harder. I'm watching Ethereum's coil, trench snipers with real volume, and macro hedges across oil, defense, and volatility. Diagnostics complete. Garage closed for now. Let it rip.